Hi again, this is Jerry, and I've got a question for you. Have you ever been in an argument where no matter what you say, the other person just won't listen? Sometimes the only way to end a dispute like that is to let somebody in a higher power come and settle it for you. If that's something you run into, welcome to Proverbs 18:18, where it says, "The lot casteth contentions to cease, and parteth between the mighty." Hard to understand unless you can really break it down. You see, back in Bible times, casting lots was a way of making decisions. Kind of like drawing straws, whoever got the short straw. But with a deep belief that God himself was involved in guiding the outcome. Now, this proverb teaches that when two strong-willed people just can't seem to agree, letting God decide will stop the fighting. It's not about flipping a coin or calling it faith. It's about agreeing to a surrender to a decision that God, believing in him, believing that God knows best. Today, we might call casting lots, we might not call casting lots, but we can pray and wait for God's peace before making a call. Seek wise counsel, a neutral counsel. Agree in advance to accept God's direction, no matter whose idea wins out. The apostles casted lots in the New Testament. Matthew was replaced for Judas. In Philippians, it says, "The peace of God will guard your hearts and minds." And we don't need to live with confusion or strife or conflict. There is a way out of all of that. For you younger people, don't waste your energy arguing over who's right. Look for God's direction instead. It's a much better way to go. And for you senior people, model what looks like to give God the final word when you have these disputes. Your example in doing things God's way will teach more than winning your arguments. Now here's how to apply Proverbs 18:18 into your lives. Involve God into every decision before you go into debates, before they get too heated. If you have to call out to the Lord, even in your mind, he can hear you. He knows your thoughts. Be willing to accept his answer, even if it's not yours or not one that you like. Seek peace over pride. Sometimes winning the argument means losing the relationship, and you don't need another problem. Trust in his timing. Sometimes the answer is wait. When you let God settle it, you don't have to win the fight. You get to keep that friendship. A person once said, "I once tried to win every argument in my house. Now, not even the dog will talk to me." This verse that we talked about will be on the screen. Read it out loud if you can, and have a great day.